to record it, so no video or cameras out, please, thank you. And then she's also requested that you applaud after every number. And then you are all invited to dinner in the commons area after the performance. So, all right, thank you again.
Every story, tale or memoir, every saga or romance, whether true or fabricated, whether planned or happenstance, whether sweeping the ages, casting centuries aside, or a hurried, brief recital, just a 30-minute ride, whether bright or melancholy, rough and ready, finely spun, 1,000 players or a lonely cast of one. Every story, new or ancient, bagatelle or work of art, all our tales of human failing, all our tales of love at heart. This is the story of a love that flourished in a time of hate, of lovers no tyranny could separate, love set into motion on the Nile shore, destiny ignited by an act of war. Egypt saw the mighty river as its very heart and soul, a source of life for all her people that only Egypt could control. Destruction of a southern neighbor justified. Nubia exploited, left with little more than pride. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all making the drive, for those of you who did. I opened this recital with Every Story is a Love Story from Elton John and Tim Rice's Aida. This is a dream role of mine that I would love to play someday, and it's a rock musical, so how can you not love it? It also tells a little bit of the story of what this recital is gonna teach tonight. This recital is a story of how you are loved in all phases of your life. And I thought the best place to start would be with innocence, and that's where this next song begins. to someone in an old museum, far away from home as someone can go. But the beauty is I still meet people I know. Hello, this is wanting something, this is praying for it, this is wishing that a moment would arrive. This is taking chances, this is almost touching what the beauty is. I don't understand a word they're saying. I'm as different here as different can be. But the beauty is I still meet people like me. Everyone's a mother here in Italy. Everyone's a father or a son. I think if I had a child, I would take such care of her, then I wouldn't feel like one. I've hardly met a single soul, but I am not alone. I feel known. This is wanting something, this is reaching for it, this is holding breath and keeping fingers crossed. This is counting blessings, this is wondering when I'll see that boy again. I've got a feeling he's just a someone too. And the beauty is when you realize someone could be looking for a someone like you. So this next song is a reminder of what it was like when I first started dating my husband, Ty. I was so worried that he would not like me for who I was. And I remember giving myself a pep talk in the mirror before this date, and I said, if he doesn't like you, then he's not the one. And that's pretty solid advice, if I do say so myself. I stick with real things, usually facts and figures. When information's in its place, I minimize the guessing game. Guess what? I don't like guessing games or when I feel things before I know the feeling. How am I supposed to operate if I'm just tossed around by fate? Like on an unexpected date with a stranger who might talk too fast or ask me questions about myself before I've decided that he can ask me questions about myself. He might sit too close or call the waiter by his first name or eat Oreos, but eat the cookie before the cream. And what scares me the most, what scares me the most is what if when he sees me, what if he doesn't like it? What if I give myself away, I only get it given back? What happens then if when he knows me, he's only disappointed? What if I give myself away to only get it given back? I couldn't live with that. So I'm just fine inside my shell-shaped mind. This way I get the best view. So that when he sees me, I want him to. I'm not defensive, I'm simply being cautious. I can't risk reckless dating due to my miscalculating why. A certain suitor stands in line, I've seen in movies, most made for television. You cannot be be too careful when it comes to sharing your life. I could end up a miserable wife. Oh, sorry, girls, but he could be criminal. Some sort of psychopath who escaped from an institution somewhere where they don't have girls. He could have masterminded some way to find me. He could be colorblind. How untrustworthy is that? He could be less than kind. Or even worse, he could be very nice, have lovely eyes, and make me laugh, come out of hiding. What do I do with that? Oh God, what if when he sees me, I like him and he knows it? What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? What happens then if when he holds me, my heart is set in motion? I'm not prepared for that, I'm scared of breaking open. But still I can't help from hoping to find someone to talk to who likes the way I am. Someone who, when he sees me, wants to again. His name is Mr. Snow, and an upstanding man is he. He comes home every night in his round-bottom boat with a net full of herring from the sea. An almost perfect beau, as refined as a girl could wish. But he spends so much time in his round-bottom boat that he can't seem to lose the smell of fish. The first time he kissed me, the whiff of his clothes knocked me flat on the floor of the room. But now that I love him, my heart's in my nose, and fish is my favorite perfume. Last night he spoke quite low, and a fair-spoken man is he. And he said, Miss Pipperidge, I'd like it fine if I could be wed with a wife. And indeed, Miss Pipperidge, if you'll be mine, I'll be yours for the rest of my life. Next moment we were promised, and now my mind's in a haze, for all I can do is look forward to that wonderful day of days, when I marry Mr. Snow. The flowers will be buzzing with the hum of bees, the birds will make a racket in the churchyard tree. I've asked my good friend Tanner Doyle to help me out. So I'll invite him out onto the stage now. This has been, yes, please. This has probably been one of my favorite parts of my recital to rehearse. We've had a lot of fun, and I can't wait to show you what we've worked on.
Say, tell me something. Ain't you scared of me? I mean, after what the cops said about me taking money from girls.
I ain't scared.
Your name is Julie something.
Julie Jordan.
You're a queer one, Julie Jordan. Ain't you sorry that you didn't run away? You can still go if you wanna.
I reckon that I can't choose to stay. You couldn't take my money if I did have any, 'cause I haven't got a penny, that's true. And if I did have money, you couldn't take any, 'cause you'd ask and I'd give it to you.
You're a queer one, Julie Jordan. Ain't you ever had a fella you give money to?
No.
Ain't you ever had a fella at all?
No.
Well, you must have had a fella you went walking with.
Yes.
Where'd you walk?
Nowhere special I recall.
In the woods?
No.
On the beach?
No.
Or did you love him?
No. I never loved no one, I told you that.
You're a funny kid. Say, you want to go into town, dance?
No, I have to be careful.
Of what?
My reputation. You see, I'm never going to marry. If I was going to marry, I wouldn't have to be such a stickler. But I'm never going to marry, and a girl who don't marry has got to be much more particular.
Suppose I was to say, I'd marry you. See, now that scares you. You're thinking about what the cops said.
I ain't scared.
No, but you never marry a fella like me anyway.
Yes, I would. If I loved you. It wouldn't make any difference what you did.
Well, how do you know what you'd do if you loved me? How you feel? Anything?
I don't know how I'd know. Just the same, I know how it'd be if I loved you. When I worked in the mill, weaving at the loom, I'd gaze absent-minded at the woof. And half the time the shuttle would tangle with the threads and the warp would get mixed with the woof. If I loved you.
But you don't.
No. But somehow I can see just exactly how I'd be if I loved you. Time and again I would try to say all I'd want you to know. If I loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I'd go, longing to tell you, but afraid and shy. I'd let my golden chances pass me by. Soon you'd leave me, off you would go in the mist of day. Never, never to know how I loved you. If I loved you.
Well, anyway, you don't love me. At least that's what you said, wasn't it?
Yeah. I can smell him, can you? The blossoms. The wind brings them down.
Oh, there ain't much wind tonight.
Hmm?
Hardly any. You can't hear a sound, not the turn of a leaf, nor the fall of a wave hitting the sand. The tide's creeping up on the beach like a thief, afraid to be caught stealing the land. On a night like this, I start to wonder what life is all about.
And I always say 2 heads are better than 1 to figure it out.
Oh, no, I don't need you to help me. I got it figured out for myself. You see, you and me, we ain't important. What are we? A couple of specks of nothing. Look up there. There's a hell of a lot of stars in the sky, and the sky's so big, the sea looks small. And 2 little people, you and I, we don't count at all. You're a funny kid. Don't ever remember meeting a girl like you. You, are you trying to get me to marry you?
No!
What's putting it into my head? You're a funny kid. See, you look up at me with that little kid face, like you trusted me. I wonder what it'd be like.
What?
Oh, nothing. I know what it'd be like. It'd be awful. Oh. I can see myself. Kinda scrawny and pale and picking at my food and lovesick like any other guy. I'd throw away my sweater and dress up like a dude in a collar and a dickie and a tie if I loved you.
But you don't.
No, I don't. But somehow I can see just exactly how I'd be if I loved you. Time and again I would try to say all I'd want you to know. If I loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I'd go, longing to tell you, but afraid and shy. I'd let my golden chances pass me by. Soon you'd leave me, off you would go in the mist of day. Never, never to know I loved you. If I loved you. Now listen, I'm not a fella to marry anybody. Even if a girl was foolish enough to want me to, I wouldn't.
Don't worry about it, Billy.
Who's worried?
You're right, you know. About the blossoms. Just coming down all on their own. Just their time, I reckon.
And the world is full of singing, and I am winging higher than the birds. Touch and my heart begins to crumble, the heavens tumble, darling, and I...
Words, 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 I'm so sick of words. I get words all day through, first from him, now from you. Is that all you blighters can do? Don't talk of stars burning above. If you're in love, show me. Tell me no dreams filled with desire. If you're on fire, show me. Here we are together in the middle of the night. Don't talk of spring me tight. Anyone who's ever been in love will tell you that this is no time for a chat. Haven't your lips longed for my touch? Don't say how much. Show me, show me. Don't talk of love lasting through time. Make me know undying vow. Show me now. Sing me no songs, read me no rhymes. Don't waste my time. Show me. Don't talk of June, don't talk of fall, don't talk at all. Show me. Never do I ever want to hear another word. There isn't one I haven't heard. Here we are together in what ought to be a dream. Say one more word and I'll scream. Haven't your arms hungered for mine? Please don't explain. Show me, show me. Don't wait until wrinkles and lines pop out all over my brow. Show me now. to his name, who had no traits of any value but his smile. I met a man without $1 to his name, who asked if I would like to spend a night with him. But I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life like the movie stars led. Then he kissed me right here and he said, I'll give you stars and the moon and a soul to guide you and a promise I'll never go. I'll give you hope to bring out all the life inside you and the strength that will help you grow. I'll give you truth and a future that's 20 times better than any Hollywood plot. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have a yacht. I met a man whose fire and passion always showed, who lived with a wife and kids in Portland on a whim. I met a man whose fire and passion always showed, who asked if I could spend a week to ride with him. And I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life that was scripted and planned. And he said, but you don't understand. I'll give you stars and the moon and the open highway and a river beneath your feet. I'll give you days full of dreams if you travel my way and a summer you can't repeat. I'll give you nights full of passion and days of adventure, no strings, just warm summer rain. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have champagne. I met a man who had a fortune in the bank, who had retired at age 30, set for life. I met a man and didn't know which stars to thank. And then he asked one day if I would be his wife. And I looked up, and all that I could think of was the life I had planned I would live. And I said to him, what will you give? I'll give you cars and a townhouse in Turtle Bay and a fur and a diamond ring, and we'll get married in Spain on my yacht today, and we'll honeymoon in Beijing, and you'll meet stars at the parties I throw in my villas in Nice and Paris in June. And I said, okay. And I took a breath, and I got my yacht. And the years went by, and it never changed, and it never grew, and I never dreamed. And I woke one day, and I looked around, and I thought, my God, now I'll never have the moon. How have I come to this? How did I slip and fall? How did I throw half a lifetime away without any thought at all? This should have been my time. It's over, it never began. I closed my eyes to so much for so long, and I no longer can. I try to blame it on fortune, some kind of shift in a star. But I know the truth, and it haunts me. It's flown just a little too far. I know the truth, and it mocks me. I know the truth, and it shocks me. It's flown just a little too far. Why do I want him still? Why, when there's nothing there? How to go on with the rest of my life, to pretend I don't care. This should have been my time. It's over, it never began. I closed my eyes to so much for so long, and I no longer can. I try to blame it on fortune, some kind of twist in my fate. But I know the truth, and it haunts me. I learned it a little too late. I know the truth, and it mocks me. I know the truth, and it shocks me. I learned it a little too late. Too late. I was young, I was poor, life was harsh and unsure, but a fatherless girl can't complain. Then my fate changed by chance with an innocent dance, with a man who was older and wiser and bolder, a man with a taste for champagne, and girls like me, too blinded to see. But when the music played, the world would fade away, and I'd sail across the floor, carrying less, wanting more. When the music played, somehow my soul obeyed. Heaven only knows what I became when the music played. And I gave and I took with a word and a look. I was captured inside of his game. There I was, still a girl in the devil's own world, but a girl who who was older and wiser and colder, a girl who felt hunger and shame. Yes, I served like a slave, sins I'll take to my grave. But when the music played, the world would fade away, and I'd sail across the floor, caring less, wanting more. When the music played, somehow my soul obeyed. Heaven only knows what I became when the music played. And I hated him, and I wanted him, and I met him with more than I should. And it frightened me how he'd hold me like he owned me. I said, stay away, but he wouldn't. Oh God, stay away, but I couldn't. I had to end it. I had to live. Can you forgive me? Put the pain aside, put the past away. Look into my eyes and let the music play. Yesterday's fade away to a world we restore, wanting less, caring more. Let the music play for who we are today. Let me hear you whispering my name when the music plays. When the music plays. When the music plays. So the heartbreak part of my recital was definitely the hardest for me to include. As you can imagine, I don't like feeling sad. I don't like feeling uncomfortable. I remember I used to ask in my prayers when there was something that was hard that I knew that I could figure it out. I would ask God, I would say, just tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it. And I promise, I'll do it, and all the problems can go away. You just need to tell me what to do. And I learned that sometimes God just wants you to sit in your discomfort, and sometimes your healing and sometimes your waiting takes time. And all that matters is moving forward from here. There are days when I feel so afraid I can hardly remember to breathe. When reality crashes in wave after wave, pulling me further beneath. So what's the point in planning for a future if it all can be stolen away? It's all I can do to hold on and survive when the colors have faded to gray. But my children need so much more from me, and they give me the strength to go on. Whatever may come, all that matters now is where I go from here. There's an easier way if I live for today. The singing in my heart is all that matters. could never explain. He turns all of my sadness into a smile. He's helping me live life again. It's the light in the eyes of my children. It's the sound of their laughter once more. It's a glimpse of the life I don't want to dream, and the dream only life could restore. And I know that some may not understand, but he's guiding me safely to shore. Not afraid anymore. All that matters now is where I go from here. There's an easier way if I live for today. The singing in my heart is all that matters. It takes me far away. There's an easier way if I live for today. The singing in my heart is all that matters. Once upon a time, I would wake beside a man who would make me feel like nothing could take him from me. Once I thought forever was real. I thought my love was ideal. I thought that nothing could steal it, you see. Once I learned how wrong I had been, that sometimes dreams can cave in, and what then? Once I learned the hard way, faith and ever after was done, and I gave up ever wondering when love will come and find me again. And it's almost like time has stood still, like a lifetime iced under frost. And I don't try to warm from the chill, although I know how much I've lost. Trouble is, the more you deny, the more you don't even try, the more the world passes by in a haze. Soon you find you don't even know how many years you let go. The chance is wasted in so many ways. Lately I've been thinking it's time to take a look at what I'm doing then. Clinging to if only. Heaven knows there's more than one man, and maybe I should be planning for when love will come and find me again. Letting go of what might have been, and letting something else in, only then love will come and find me again. So my last song on my program is just a Christian song. It's called Loved by You. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't always feel, Adam and I had this conversation the other day, I don't always feel loved by my Heavenly Father. But this is a song of faith for me, that no matter where I am, I can find and feel His love. Sometimes I feel like but you're just that faithful, you're just that good. How lovely it is to be loved by you. I don't deserve it, I never could, but you're just that faithful, you're just that good. How lovely it is to be loved by you. I don't deserve it, I never could, but you're just that faithful, you're just that good. How lovely it is to be loved by you. So I actually have one more, and this is a surprise for Dad, and he did. So I think we'll just continue with that. Bed, bed, I couldn't go to bed. My head's too light to try to set it down. Sleep, sleep, I couldn't sleep tonight. Not for all the jewels in the crown. I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have begged for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting, why all at once my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me, I could have danced, danced, danced all night. I could have danced all night. I could have danced